If you've ever found yourself saying yes when your body really wanted to say no, research now shows that what we often call people pleasing is actually a survival response called the fawn response. And this has been tied to anxiety, burnout, and just trusting ourselves less. So, in this EFT tapping session, we'll begin to rewire this response that's wired into the nervous system. And this can help your body feel safe enough to speak your truth, to make aligned choices, and to stand in your courage to be able to do so. Before we begin, if you want to go deeper, use my free starter kit to reset your nervous system. It includes 3 simple somatic practices to begin to shift your body's stress baseline. I'll have that linked in the description. And if this kind of somatic work speaks to you, subscribe so you continue to receive the practices that I'm sharing every week here. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. When do you find yourself saying yes when your body is clearly saying no? So to begin, I want to take you through the tapping points in case you're new to EFT. And if you aren't, you can take this as a chance to ground before we get into the EFT practice. So we'll begin by tapping the outside of the hands against each other, calling this the karate chop point. And as you're doing this, letting yourself settle into the support beneath you, beginning to relax through your body. If you know the points, you can close your eyes. And now let's tap the inside of the eyebrows. You can tap one or both sides. It's up to you. Tapping with the index and middle fingers. Feeling the forehead, eyebrows, eyes relax. And now tapping the bone to the outside of the eyes, or one eye. Letting the temples relax. Feel the neck relax. And now tapping the bones underneath the eyes. Relaxing through the cheeks, down through the face, through the neck. Now tapping under the nose, into the center of your top lip. And then tapping into the divot of the chin. And now tapping into the space underneath the collarbones. And tapping under the arms, or under one arm, onto the bra line about 4 or 5 inches underneath the armpit. And then tapping the top of the head, at the crown of the head. And now you can let your hands rest into your lap, and we'll begin the EFT practice. Begin by feeling into any patterns of saying yes when you actually felt a no, or even the possibility of disapproval, conflict, or being disliked. And on a scale of 1 to 10, rate the intensity of the sensations that could be tension, fear, or shutdown that arise. Now let that rest. And if at any time you need visual guidance for the tapping points, use the diagram on the screen. Begin by tapping the karate chop point and repeating after me. Even though I've learned that keeping the peace keeps me safe, I'm open to the possibility that my safety can come from within. I can begin to feel safe even when others don't approve. Even though part of me still believes that saying yes keeps me loved, I choose to bring compassion to this part of me. It was doing its best to protect me, and I love and accept myself no matter what. even though I may feel afraid to disappoint others. I'm ready to reconnect to my own truth. I can listen to myself, and that can be enough. And I love and accept myself through it all. Tapping the eyebrow point, I notice how automatic this urge to please can be. Tapping the side of the eye, it feels safer to keep everyone happy. Tapping under the eye, I've learned to read the room before I even feel myself. Tapping under the nose, always scanning for signs of disapproval. Tapping on the chin, my body learned this to survive. Tapping the collarbone, I've been keeping the peace for so long. Tapping under the arm, sometimes I don't even know what I want. Tapping the top of the head, and that's okay. I'm learning to feel and find out for myself. Tapping the eyebrow, what if it's safe to listen to my own needs? Side of the eye, safe to have opinions and preferences. Under the eye, safe to take up space. Under the nose, safe to let others feel however they need to feel. Tapping the chin, I don't have to manage their emotions anymore. Collarbone, I can come home to my body for safety. Under the arm, my truth doesn't need approval to be valid. Top of the head, my body can remember what courage feels like. Eyebrow, I'm open to trusting my own inner guidance. Side of the eye, it's okay if not everyone understands. Under the eye, I can still be kind without abandoning myself. Under the nose, I can say no with softness and strength. Chin, I can say yes from a genuine place of alignment. Collarbone, my boundaries are an act of love. For myself and for others. Under the arm, this courage already lives inside of me. Top of the head, I'm learning to stand in my truth with ease and grace. And let your arms rest down. And take a slow breath in and let it go through the mouth. And do that one more time, taking a slow breath in and letting the exhale release through the mouth. And feel how your chest, your shoulders, and face can soften. And take a moment to notice any sensations, emotions, or shifts in your body. remembering that courage doesn't mean never feeling fear. It means creating enough safety within yourself to choose authenticity anyway. Now feel into any fear of being disliked, disapproved, or of saying no, and return to that scale of 1 to 10, and rate the intensity of any fear, tension, or shutdown that you feel now. Know that you can always return to this practice at any time to bring that number down, even repeating the practice again now if that suits you. If this practice resonated with you, you'll find a free nervous system starter kit linked below. It's a great next step to take to keep building this internal safety. And don't forget to subscribe for next week's sessions, where we'll keep exploring this journey from people pleasing toward freedom and flow. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What does courage feel like in your body right now? Thanks so much for taking this time to be present with yourself, present with your breath and your body. Thanks for practicing with me. I'll see you in the next one.